In this Elite Man Blueprint video, I will be giving you 12 tricks to help you spot a liar. An elite man can always tell when someone isn't being honest, and in this video, I'll be telling you the 12 tricks you need to help you spot these liars. So, let's get started. Trick 1. Body language. Pay attention to body language, as liars often exhibit nervous behavior, such as fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, and touching their face or mouth. Other signs to watch out for include increased blinking or sweating, shallow breathing, and a tense or closed-off posture. However, it's important to note that some people may display these behaviors naturally or due to other reasons, so it's always best to consider other factors in conjunction with body language. Trick 2. Speech patterns. Listen carefully to speech patterns, as when people are lying, they may hesitate or pause frequently, repeat themselves, or use filler words such as or Liars may also use overly complex language or avoid answering questions directly. These speech patterns can indicate that they are struggling to come up with a convincing story or trying to avoid revealing the truth. Again, it's important to be aware of other factors that may influence speech patterns, such as cultural differences or anxiety. Trick 3. Inconsistencies. Notice inconsistencies in a person's story, as liars often have trouble keeping their story straight and may contradict themselves or change details when asked to repeat their story. They may also provide vague or incomplete answers to questions. It's important to pay attention to these inconsistencies and ask follow-up questions to clarify any discrepancies. Trick 4. Being defensive. Look for signs of defensiveness, as when people are lying, they may become defensive or angry if they feel like they are being questioned or challenged. Liars may try to deflect blame onto others or become evasive in their responses. If someone seems overly defensive, it could be a sign that they are hiding something. Trick 5. Being vague. Notice if someone is excessively vague, as liars may try to avoid giving specific details or use vague language to avoid getting caught in a lie. They may also use qualifiers like probably or likely instead of making definitive statements. If someone is being intentionally vague, it may be worth pressing them for more information. Trick 6. Tone of voice. Pay attention to their tone of voice, as liars may speak in a monotone voice or overcompensate by speaking too enthusiastically. They may also use a high-pitched or strained tone. Changes in tone or pitch during a conversation may indicate that someone is not being truthful. Trick 7. Avoiding answering questions. Notice if someone is avoiding answering questions directly. Liars may try to evade questions or give non-answers to avoid revealing the truth. They may also try to change the subject or provide irrelevant information. If someone is not giving direct answers to your questions, it's worth following up to see if they can provide a clear response. Trick 8. Discomfort. Look for signs of discomfort, as when people are lying, they may exhibit physical and emotional discomfort, such as shifting in their seat, crossing their arms, avoiding physical contact, or displaying nervous laughter. They may also seem tense or uncomfortable in their surroundings. If someone seems uncomfortable or uneasy, it's worth considering why they might be feeling that way. Trick 9. Scripted answers. Notice if someone seems too rehearsed, as liars may have rehearsed their story to the point where it sounds too perfect or scripted. They may also use prepared responses or repeat phrases. If someone's story seems too polished or rehearsed, it's worth questioning their authenticity. Trick 10. Behavior. Look for discrepancies in someone's behavior, as liars may behave differently than they normally would or may act out of character. They may also display behaviors that are incompatible with the situation or their emotional state. If someone's behavior seems out of sync with what you would expect, it's worth investigating further. Trick 11. Facial expressions. Pay attention to facial expressions, as liars may exhibit micro-expressions, which are brief facial expressions that give away their true emotions. These may include fleeting smirks, raised eyebrows, or a slight frown. Paying attention to these subtle cues can help you detect deception. And finally, trick 12. Instincts. Trust your instincts. It's important to trust your instincts when trying to spot a liar. If something about a person or situation doesn't feel right, it's worth investigating further. Our subconscious mind can often pick up on cues that we may not consciously be aware of, so if you have a gut feeling that something is off, it's worth paying attention to that feeling. When it comes to trusting your instincts, it's important to be aware of your biases and avoid jumping to conclusions. It's easy to fall into the trap of assuming that someone is lying based on our preconceptions or personal biases, so it's important to approach the situation with an open mind and a critical mindset. So there you have it, 12 tricks to help spot a liar. Remember, spotting a liar isn't always straightforward, but applying these tricks will help you become an elite man who can detect when someone is lying. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Elite Man Blueprint video.